Gentlemen, we're at the tail end of the 15th of February VU event, Earth Science Career event. We just finished a workshop with ABN. This is the Extraordinary People podcast. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. Jeroen, Joost, pardon me.
Yes.
I just wanted to say thank you. We had an amazing workshop with the geothermal. Can you just let the viewers know what do you do and how are you in the Earth Sciences Career event today?
So I'm here representing EBN today, and I work as a petrophysicist for EBN, which basically means I look at well log data. And yeah, we're here to speak with all the new students and let them know what we are, what we have, what we do. Yeah.
How did you get into the Earth Sciences yourself?
I see. So like years ago, I went also to the VU actually to Open Day. And then I looked at Earth Sciences and I was like, oh, this is a cool story, like polar caps and mountains and stuff. And so this is fun. And then I ended up studying in Utrecht in the end. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did geology in Utrecht, tectonics mainly. And then I went to do a PhD in Oslo, Norway, which was very nice on plate tectonics. And then afterwards I was a bit lost. What am I going to do now? Because I didn't want to stay in academia. Academia is amazing, but not for me. It's just, I think if it's for you, it's the best job in the world, but for me it was not the best job in the world. Then I looked around a bit for a year, like what do I want to do? And then at the end, I ended up at EBN because they had a vacancy for a petrophysicist. And I figured, let's try this and we'll see.
Is that something that you had learnt during your studies, during your PhD? Were there elements of that you could drag out of it, or was it something new for you?
No, it was completely new. I sort of knew what it was. I had a lecture on it once. I actually looked at the slides of the lecture before I had my interview. But no, in the end, I didn't know what it was. So it's completely new for me. But it's a lot of fun. It's very technical. It's very detailed. It's really geoscience.
And I think everyone who attended the workshop as well, we kind of were able to base our decisions on our observations. And it seemed in the end that there really wasn't one, the exercise for reference was trying to decide between one well or another. And it was also about your reasoning and your communication with the team.
Yeah, it's much more that. It is not really that there's not really a clear answer. It's just one thing. And as long as there's a good reasoning, then I'm very happy. We had a very good group. It was very impressive answers from everyone, I think. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's really a nice story also to hear that. I don't know if you've come across this from any of your colleagues in academia, but sometimes people who would do a PhD, they'll find themselves struggling for work. I had a colleague earlier, a friend earlier, who is saying that he's finding himself to be overqualified for certain positions and stuff like that. So it's really nice to know that you can come into a new field and use those skills from your PhD and just kind of move forward.
Yeah, I think the thing with the PhD is it's really focused on this really technical. You're really getting into this very niche thing, right? And you're getting really expert on that. And then when you get out, you think like, what do I know nothing. But the fact that you do know a lot of things. First of all, you did a PhD, which means you are persistent. Second of all, you learn stuff quickly. At least this is my experience, right? This is what I observe and think. I can understand it is difficult after a PhD to find a job. How does this transfer to industry, whatever industry that might be? But yeah, you have skills that not everyone has. But it's easy to, because in a PhD everyone is always talking about like this professor and that professor. Everybody's so smart, and most people are very smart there. But it's not that you can't do anything. It's
And what are the kind of questions that you're getting from students today at this Earth Science Careers event? What kind of advice have you been giving them? If you just a summary of the kind of patterns that you're seeing.
Yeah, we get a lot of questions about what the company does, what we do. Can they apply for internships? Can they apply for jobs? But also, like I had a question from somebody who was like, I'm doing this bachelor and it's pretty broad, and I get the feeling I don't know enough from anything. But this is more of a like on the edge between very technical work and very like communication-wise. So it's a bit broader, and there's a lot of value in that. So that you're able to transfer the super niche technical nerdy stuff to things that people understand. So things like this, we got a lot of questions on this, and then yeah.
If you could go back in time and do geology again, would you do it again, or have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, I thought about it. I think I would do it again.
Nice.
But I like many things. I like to know how stuff works. So something else would also probably be okay. But I'm very happy I did geology.
That's a very positive thought.
Yeah.
Guys, this was the Extraordinary People podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the amazing work that ABN does on geothermal and renewable energy.
Yeah, we do geothermal, we do CO2 storage, and we also do gas production in the Netherlands.
And also the fact that this is something we spoke to Marit earlier about as well, one of the key speakers, that you don't just have to be near a volcanic location to get geothermal energy, right?
No, definitely not. So we don't get steam for electricity, but we can get geothermal energy for heating heating houses, heating buildings, stuff like this. Yeah.
So guys, check out the work that they do, and thank you for your attention and your time. Thank you.